I was talking fantasy football with my friends the other day.
Alan, Josh?
Wow. Look who's back. Where the hell have you been? At home, sitting in your asses?
Go away now, Josh. Actually, my name is Alan.
You're a dorky white kid with a Cub Scout bandana on his head.
Bravo.
Echo.
November.
Tango. On.
Football.
Welcome back to Bent on Fantasy Football. I am one of your hosts, Alan Bentley.
And I am your other host, Josh Worley.
You're not the other host. You are a host.
I'm the one of your other hosts, Josh Worley. Oh, because we have misfortune, so she isn't always here, but
Right. So you're not just the other one.
yes.
You're an equal partner, Josh.
Yes.
Yeah. So
We tried to get Antonio Brown to co-host with us this week, but he got arrested again, so
Can you cough up your investment portion? That'd be great. Oh, yeah, okay.
There it goes.
Okay. COVID, come on. But anyway, we wanted to we want to jump right into our beers this week because we got something really cool that we're doing with our beers this week.
yes. You want me to go first or you?
Well, let's explain why we did the theme that we did. And by the way, we want to thank Whirly Labels for making these labels special for us for the holiday season, right?
Yeah.
So this is our last show before Halloween. I know some of you guys got excited when I said last show and then paused there dramatically. But this is our last show.
They're like, thank God.
This is our last show before Halloween. So we want to do something kind of different. Josh, why don't you start us off this week?
Okay, my beer says, Happy Halloween from the Bent Team. So we truly mean that, guys. We hope you all have a safe and happy Halloween.
With the emphasis on safe. Be safe
Yes,
out there.
and we appreciate it, each and every one of you,
Yep, absolutely.
to put up with us.
Thank you. So mine is the spookiest play in the NFL. And we're going to talk about this a little bit in just a couple minutes here. But
Yeah.
It's the infamous tush push or friendly nudge or whatever other creative name you can come up with it.
The puppeteer.
The puppeteer could be. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that a little bit, and we want your feedback on it too. But we'll get to that in just a minute. But let's get these beers open,
Let's
shall
get
we?
these beers open.
All right, so guys, like you do every week, pause before you open your beer, and then pop open a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show.
That tush push is tasty. Just kidding.
Don't ever say that on
I know,
on the show
I
again,
know.
okay? You heard it after you said it, right?
I did, yes.
Okay. All right, so we do want to thank you guys, and for those of you who have liked, subscribed, and shared, it's been fantastic. Thank you so much. And to all the rest of you, we got a little surprise for you. Welcome back. We're actually smiling underneath these masks. If you believe it or not, we are actually smiling under these masks.
I'm having trouble breathing, but I am smiling.
That's
so.
okay. This segment's only like an hour and a half long, Josh. So you'll be fine.
Do you like how my glasses are up in the eyebrows?
That's awesome. Oh, looks like a some kind of monster trying to see from a distance. Can't quite see that far.
I want brains, but I can't see them. Where are they?
Oh my gosh. So let's talk about the tush. I can't even say it looking at you like that. Let's talk about the tush push without these masks on, because
Okay.
otherwise I'll never get another word out. Oh my gosh.
At least we know this. If there is a zombie apocalypse, you and I don't have anything to worry about because they're only coming after brains.
That's right.
Oh man, I got some of that hair in my eye. Look at that.
That's why I gave you that mask.
I know.
You're welcome.
Ooh, man, my face is all sweating.
All right, let's talk about the tush push. So, so you guys, I'm sure, have seen it, heard all the names for it. It's a play in the NFL where they get in the victory formation and they literally put their hands on the quarterback's butt or arms or whatever they can and shove him over the line or shove him into the end zone, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We talked about this a little bit before the show.
We did.
What are your thoughts on the tush push, or what would you call it, the friendly shove, the friendly nudge?
Well, if it gets if there's too much force, it could be the puppeteer. But anyway,
the puppeteer, yeah, it's very.
I don't agree. I don't agree with it. I think it should be a banned play.
I do too. I
Kind of
mean,
like how defenses can't vault over on a extra point or a field goal attempt.
it's a leverage penalty.
Yeah, leverage penalty, same kind of thing.
Yeah, and you can't get much more leverage than what Kansas City had on Monday night I'm sorry, Philadelphia had on Monday night with the tush push.
With the tush push.
Yeah, they're the best by far in the NFL on that. I mean,
Yeah, they are.
the defense should just go, okay, you know what? Let's not even run this play. We'll give you a yard. Or actually in their case, probably 3 or 4 yards. But,
Yeah.
They talked about it. We want your opinion on this because I am totally for making a rule that you can't do that. I believe the it should be fair on both sides of the ball.
I agree. And how many touchdowns that Jalen Hurts had this year? 2 or 3 rushing touchdowns would have come back from penalties. So
right. So that being said, like I said, we want your opinion on it. We want to know what you guys think. And, put your comments down below. And definitely do like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate those of you who have subscribed. Let's jump into the WOMF.
I got one more thing that's got me gubbed, though.
Oh, what's got you up?
That's the Bijan Robinson situation. So we were talking on Sunday. Now, NFL teams are required, is it 90 minutes before game time, to release injury reports or illness reports? Bijan Robinson didn't come into that game until the second quarter. Okay, didn't even have an opportunity, not even a snap. He rushed one time for 3 yards. Okay, now that doesn't just affect fans, but it affects fantasy players.
Yeah,
it affects bettors. If you're betting on like over/under props, I did read an article though where both the two big FanDuel and DraftKings refunded all Bijan Robinson bets.
Really?
Now, there was word that the Falcons were going to get fined pretty heftily for not disclosing that because it came out during game time that he was dealing with the sickness.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious as to see what's going to happen. But come on, man. I mean, Belichick's the worst, but you guys just took the cake right there.
Yeah, that's very Belichick-esque.
Yeah.
Any advantage you can get, but that's fair is fair. All teams should be doing the same thing. That's why they have this rule, so stuff like this doesn't happen. And to be honest with you, I didn't really have anything that got me bent this week. But
besides the tush push.
But yeah, well, the tush push, I wouldn't say it has me bent. I don't like it.
Okay.
But anyway, I agree with you on that. That does have me bent too.
Yeah.
So, all right, you want to jump into WOMF?
Let's jump into WOMF.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Grab the WOMF.
That was easy.
Okay, it's working again, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh wait, don't.
It was possessed a little bit before the
Just
show,
your button,
so it's not just my button.
We can share it.
Well, you push my buttons all the time, Alan.
That was easy.
So who went first last time? Was it me?
I think you went first.
Okay, let's do it.
Either way, I'm going first this time.
So we're gonna do like we did last week, a start sit. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Alan went 3-2. I went 1-4. So our year-to-date records are Alan 10-9-1 with that one push. I'm 12-8. So hey, 22-17-1.
Yep, not bad.
Yeah. So we're
considering where we were a couple weeks ago, we're in good shape right now.
Yeah, we're at 55%.
Yep.
So
awesome. All right, let's see what I got. We're gonna do the same thing.
But 15 points is the threshold.
Right.
20 for quarterback still.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna make it a little bit harder on ourselves. Who did I get? Oh, CD Lamb versus the Rams.
Oh, gosh.
That's a good one too because I have CD Lamb.
So do I.
And I'm gonna go with a start on him just because I'm starting him. So I think he's gonna hit that 15 point.
I'm starting him too, and I hope he does.
Yeah,
so I need a win.
I'm confident he will.
All right, let's see if I can get. It's stuck. Okay, that one.
Oh, there you go.
It was stuck. So.
Amen.
Why did I keep looking at these things like it's gonna matter?
I don't know.
Mostert versus New England. Oh man, this was the last one we were debating on adding. I'm gonna sit him. I don't like that New Orleans. That New England defensive line is pretty damn good against the run.
Yeah. I gotta agree with you on that too. Mostert's a hit and miss at this point anyway, and adding that on top of it.
I think the sell high was probably 2 weeks ago on him. I think that window is pretty much past right now.
I almost got taken into that too with a trade, but it would have worked out, kind of the same because it would have been Jacobs for Mostert. So
yeah, Jacobs, I have him, and we love him as a player, and he's just not doing much.
Yeah.
Luckily, I still won without him or with him. So.
You won in spite of him.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We're gonna have a good week this week.
I know.
can feel it.
I know.
I
We
can
both
feel
are.
it. Ayuk versus Cincinnati.
Ooh, Ayuk.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Ayuk versus Cincinnati on the 15-point. I'm gonna say sit him.
Are ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Cincinnati. They had a bye week last week. I think they need a week to get their stuff together, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
So. that's what
Okay.
I'm going.
Well, I lost all 3 of my sits last week, so
You're like, I don't know.
we'll see what happens. Ooh,
Yellow.
Yeller.
Oh, Yeller.
Neon yellow. Amon-Ra versus Vegas. So, I'm gonna start him. Amon-Ra. He still scored almost 20 fantasy points, even though they got shut out. Or didn't shut out, but close to shut out. 38-6. They got just trounced by that Baltimore team. Amon-Ra still got his. So I think he's
That's what you want in a fantasy player.
Yeah.
Even when the team sucks.
game flow proof. So even if they're getting their ass kicked or if they're up, he's gonna get his.
Maybe. I don't disagree with you. I can see that happening. Oh, look at that. It went
Oh, it's
on
the orange kid.
Yeah. The orange one.
Do you think when he goes off the high dive, he'll have like a Halloween costume on, or
Ooh, this is a tough one.
is it Chase?
Nope. It's Cup versus Dallas.
Ooh,
And the reason this is
your second person in that matchup between Dallas and
it is.
LA Rams.
Yep. So it's gonna be an important game for me. I know a couple different levels.
Is that a
actually.
Sunday game or is that?
I think that is a Sunday night game.
Okay, I'm just gonna look. No, Bears are Sunday
yeah,
night.
you're right.
I'm just going to look real quick. I want to see what the total over-under on that is, and that'll give us a little idea of...
Is this like phone a friend? Is that what this is?
We don't have any friends.
Right,
Oh, no,
that's what it
it's a noon game, so it's only 45.5. I thought it'd be a little higher than that. But I still think the major producers are going to produce. So, Cup, you got 15. He was kind of overshadowed this last week by Puka.
Exactly. Oh man.
But the previous week, Cup really put on a show. So
Right. It's kind of one of those, like, you remember back the old Giants team when they had Thunder and Lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing here. You don't know which one to go with. So
Yeah.
um
And they had Dave Meggett and who else too as the receivers?
I don't remember.
Who's the other guy? Was it
Plaxico Burress?
Oh God, no. Was it Jet?
I don't know.
Mm.
But anyway,
They had 2 good receivers too.
I'm going with Start Cup.
Start Cup, okay. Kind of like Ocho Cinco and Who's Your Mama?
Yeah, who's your mama? We've gone to the who's your mama level on this show.
We've gone to a lot of levels on this show.
Yeah, but that's probably one of the lower ones.
Oh, I was looking at it. I couldn't read that. Puka Vidal. Puka Vidal Sassoon. It's Puka versus Dallas. If you're gonna start Cup, I'm gonna sit Puka because I don't think they're both gonna thrive. It's gonna be one or the other.
His name's not that hard to say, Josh.
Puka Nakua. You didn't know how to say it.
It's not like saying Tua Tagovailoa.
Hey, you got it right.
Yeah.
It only took him about
seasons.
10 weeks, 3 seasons. Yes.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tungavailoa.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tagovailoa.
Tungavailoa. Okay, you got it.
My turn.
All right, we do give grammar courses here, guys.
Can I go now?
Yes, you can go now.
By the way, what was it? Are you sitting him or starting him?
I'm sitting him because if you're starting Cup, I mean, either we're both going to lose or we're both going to win.
So either way, it's a push then,
Yes.
unless they both go off. That's what I'm going with.
Well, no, it's not a push. It's a loss if we lose them both.
No, never mind. Forget it.
Yes.
Spin again. All right, green.
All right.
Now, when you spin it, I expect you to not land on one that's already been landed on. Okay, thanks. Chase versus San Francisco.
Oh.
Yikes. Man, that's a hard one. 15 points. I'm gonna say start.
Yeah, I would say start. Chase is on fire lately, man.
Well, my thing is again, they had their bye week. They got their stuff together. I think this is going to be a good week for Cincinnati across the board. I know San Francisco's defense is tough, but I think this is going to be the coming out party for Cincy.
Okay. Yeah, and we talked about it about 3 weeks ago. he kind of started off the season real slow. He's had a couple big games, and one of the reasons for that is they're not only just moving him into the slot, they're putting him out wide left, out wide right.
Mhm.
And there was a play, I think about 3 weeks ago, we talked about, I told you that I was looking at the play-by-play box score.
Mhm.
He caught one wide left. Very next play, caught one slot right. Caught one wide right very next play. So they're moving him around, and he's starting to thrive. I mean, he's getting 15 to 17 targets on average over the last 2-3 games.
Bears, pay attention. DJ Moore, same situation.
Yes.
Got to move him around, get him the ball, figure out a way to get the ball in his hands.
Bajent. Yes. Do it.
Yes, Bajent. You're a Bajent agent.
Bajonator. That sounds like the Baconator, like that like 4,000 calorie burger at Wendy's. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's only.
I bet you they're gonna have a Bajonator. Oh my God.
Hold on, 4,000 calories, but it's only like 365 grams of fat, so it's not like much.
True. God, this is another one.
Nixon in San Francisco. Yowza.
There were 2 games, guys, where we picked 3 people, and out of those games, and one was the Dallas versus the Rams. We got CeeDee Lamb, Kupp, and Puka. We got all 3 of those. And then the next game was Ayuk, Chase, and Mixon. And I think I like Chase. I like the receivers in this game. Mixon hasn't done much lately, and until he does it, until he shows it, I'm not going to start him. So I'm going to sit him. If it were 10, I would probably start him. But now that we up the threshold to 15, I got to sit him.
Not a bad call, but I think Cincinnati's going to have their opening day tomorrow. Literally, as far as how they play.
Well, it's not going to be tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday.
Or not
so
tomorrow, this week. I'm sorry. I don't even know what day we record
I got to deal
on
with this
anymore.
all the time, guys.
I don't know what day we record on anymore. It's like Josh is here, he's not here. I don't know what's going on.
They're on Sunday, so
Yeah, this weekend is what I meant. All right.
that's an afternoon game though, so I'm excited about that. Usually, since he plays early, so
Oh, spun it already. You didn't even see it, did you?
I did. Yeah, you got the other orange kid.
I did.
We should make a video of you in the summertime trying to do some of those moves that the orange kid did off the high dive, and
What is the Diggs versus Taba?
it's TH for Thursday night.
Oh, it's Thursday. That'd be tonight.
Yes, it would be.
Because I just learned a few minutes ago that today is Thursday.
Yes, it is.
So, wow.
That was easy.
No, it wasn't.
I know.
Man,
Alan trying to read is not easy. Okay.
the Diggs versus Tampa Bay. Man.
It's not the Diggs. It's Thursday night game. Diggs versus Tampa Bay.
Yeah, the Diggs.
Oh my God.
Man, Diggs versus. I'm gonna say start them. I think.
Okay.
I think Buffalo's gonna run over Tampa Bay's defense.
You make me want to go dig out in the backyard and bury you in it. So, in a loving way, though, Alan.
Should I put the mask back on?
Yes.
Oh, I can't see. There you go.
Pinky in the brain.
Why did you have to spin it? Why didn't you just pull the one off on
Because
the left?
it's funner.
Oh, okay.
It's gooder. It's gooder. It's funnest.
It's funner.
I don't even know. Oh, I can. Oh, Minshew. I was like, I can't even read my own writing. Minshew versus New Orleans.
Gardner Minshew.
20 points per quarter. What are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm gonna start him just because I got 3 sits already. I can't have a 4th. Hey, that looks better than your face, so it's a lot less scary.
So was the other one with the bow.
I know. I'm going to start Minshew this week. He had a really, really good game this past week. Had 2 rushing touchdowns. Did you know, trivia,
Probably not.
okay, before this game, you know how many career rushing touchdowns Minshew had?
3.
2. So he doubled his career rushing touchdowns in one game.
They said it on the game, but I couldn't remember what the number was. Yeah. So
Yeah,
2. Wow.
2, yeah. So now he's got 4.
Amazing.
So that means this game he's going to have 4 rushing touchdowns, double it again.
Yeah.
And then next week, yeah. So he's going to have like 1,000 rushing touchdowns by the end of the season.
Yeah. Josh called it. When it happens, you heard it first right here.
Hey, I said Justin Fields was going to be the number 1 fantasy quarterback. We see how that worked out. So
It's not over yet. A lot of season left.
it's pretty much over, Alan.
A lot of season left.
Although Lamar is kicking some butt, so he
Man.
could be the number 1.
You know why you mentioned. I'm glad you mentioned that because so Lamar's had a rough season up until this last week. Okay, my take on this is that Lamar's going to take off now. He's going to go. This is the week that he starts showing some consistency.
God, I hope so. I hope so.
I have him on one of my leagues too, but I think he's actually going to be the Lamar that we expected him to be. Those of you who have been waiting 2 seasons for this Lamar to show up again, he's here.
He's here.
Jump on it. Make sure you start him. Even if you have a better option or a so-called better option, you're not going to have a better option.
Yeah, and the thing that really surprised me with that game, we know Lamar can run. He ran for about 40 yards and a touchdown. He threw for almost 400 yards. At one point, he was 21 of 23 for 350, or no, it was 320 yards or something like that with 3 touchdowns.
320s.
Yeah, I mean,
300s.
Yeah. I mean, he's accurate. He's throwing.
Yeah, and their offense was clicking last week. It was just like everything was falling into place. So expect a lot of fantasy points out of Baltimore.
Yeah. On the flip side of that, do you like Stephen A. Smith or no? I don't really care for the guy.
No.
Okay.
Because he's best friends with everybody.
Yeah, but Sunday morning he came out with his power rankings for his top 5 power rankings for the NFL, and he had the Lions as number 1. So there you go, Stephen. I don't know what happened with that. That Lions offense is elite, guys. I don't know what the heck happened, but Baltimore's defense, they're not the greatest. They got shredded by Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and but we'll see. Time will tell. Maybe Baltimore is gonna make strides. Lamar is the new betting favorite for the NFL MVP.
Is he?
Yes.
I'm not surprised because, like I said, he's going to take off. It was just a matter of time, I think.
Yes.
So, guys, we do want to remind you guys, though, to like, subscribe, and share. Please do that. Get our faces out there, even with the masks on.
Can we put the mask back on? Or?
Yeah, you can take a screenshot of the mask. Here, we'll put the mask back on one last time for you. And we're going to give you a chance. Take a screenshot of this. Do whatever you have to do. Send it to your friends. And tell them how much you love this show, even if you don't like us at all.
I look like I've been raving all night, man. Like, look at my eyes.
Why is my makeup running? And like swirling. This is weird.
You look like you're from The Purge.
Oh, every time I look at that mask, I laugh.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I don't think we have anything left for you this week. Do you?
I don't either.
Oh, wait a minute. I do have one thing. One thing that just jumped into my mind all of a sudden.
What's that?
Why is your glasses on your eyebrows? No, that wasn't it. This is the one show that you will never ever hear the name. Well, I can't say the name because then I would be saying it. Let's see. So
Voldemort or
no. Someone who sews. Don't say the word. Someone who sews and hems pants and changes length. All right, tailoring. Did I say a tailor? Oh, okay. And it will never ever be very swift around here. So
my God,
you'll never hear those words around here. Okay.
Oh my God, you can tell he's a grandpa.
All right, we gotta go now. You guys get bent
on fantasy football. Man, this really itches too.
Oh. Ah, what's that mask? Oh.